Hi, thank you for visiting Vorian. My name is Vori, and if you're watching this video, I could only assume that you're probably old, well, at least millennials like me, or maybe even older. Wait, let me play some music here. Or you're just very curious about retro games like this one. This one called Grandia. So I played this recently, I finished it on stream, and I thought I finally am able to reminiscence to finish up my old backlog in the past when I was a child. And sometimes, when you're older, when you're an adult, a grown-up man, sometimes you just want to escape, you just want to disappear from your daily routines of lots of real things that's happening around you, and then just dive into the world of adventure of this little kid, 16 years old, well, a young adult, I guess, named Justin, with his company, with his friends. Why am I playing this game? Why have I finished it? Because it's just a great JRPG to get back into. It's not like a traditional turn-based ones. It's slightly different. Grandia was always like that, and I kind of want to recommend you to play this game, since if you're not so good with the tech, with emulating PlayStation 1 games, for instance, then you can play this on Steam, because the remastered version is readily available right now for the first Grandia and the second Grandia, which is also recommended, I hear, but I haven't played that one just yet, and I'm planning to finish that as well. What you're seeing right now is almost in the late part of the game, almost towards the end. The cutscenes at the times is like this. It's 3D mixed with animation, and it's fully voiced over. It's fully voice acting. It's not fully, sorry about that. It's not fully. Some parts are not, but important parts, they are covered with voice acting. I think the remastered version have better quality improvements, like it's the ratio is better. What you're seeing right now is 4:3, and the one that is remastered is already widescreen. It's 16:9. But again, lately I'm into retro games, not just because apparently it's kind of a popular thing to watch on YouTube, but aside of all of that, it's just very easy to play these old games. It's not the same when you're playing like pixel art styles, indie games, turn-based, because I don't know, this type of games, they're written, they're developed, they're published by great big ambitious developers at the time. So they're not really thinking about how to milk the game later on. They're not really thinking about how much DLCs they're gonna put in, or how are they trying to make more money out of it, especially free games lately. So I'm just kind of exhausted, even while I'm playing games, and cover some if it's like triple A's, like latest games, latest huge open world RPGs. So I just really want to get back to gaming when it was much simpler than it is right now. So what you're seeing right now is just me finishing up the puzzle, the simple puzzle of the games actually, but I was kind of confused a little bit. When you're playing retro games, I highly recommend you to look up walkthrough. And I understand if you don't want to look up walkthrough because you don't feel like reading while you're playing the game, but to me, as a content creator, as a live streamer, I got distracted easily with my audience when they're having a chat about this JRPG. So I kind of need something to guide me on. And there are already lots out there that doesn't give out spoilers, like story. They don't tell you about the stories, they just tell you about the parts that you probably need to go here, you probably need to go this part, you probably want to wear this, equip this and that, and there's a skill that you could get, stuff like that. And it doesn't take out the fun or the experience of the game. And also, because the classic games or retro games in the old days, they don't usually give out clues that clearly for us to follow, and that is a big problem. especially if you're just trying to get through the part that you're on. And sometimes it's relaxing that way, you know, playing retro RPGs, but it is frustrating at the same time when you could not find the clue because you're already used to recent games that always have your objective or side quests on your screen, or maybe on the menu that you press on to, you know, get your put on your equipment and try to check out on your status, stuff like that. This one actually, the Grandia actually give you the clues of the story that you're on when you're on the save point. So on the save point, you could recover your health and status. You could save your game, obviously, and you could also get hints of what stuff that you're supposed to be doing. The game itself, it's just plain dungeon to dungeon, adventure to another adventure. But the dungeon here I meant was, it's not the literal dungeon. Sometimes you're in the forest, sometimes you're in the desert, sometimes you're in a building. But the story itself is, it's basically the adventure of this kid named Justin with his friends. They're just trying to explore the world. They heard about the end of the world and there's another new world, so they're trying to check that out. Along the way, they meet up some friends, they discover, they unlock mysteries, and of course, attain more great powers and adventures. So it's an easy to learn, easy to understand type of adventure. Is it really that hard? Not really. I think there are like a few secret dungeons that you could try on, but after you finish the secret dungeons, then you'll become more powerful, I could say. I don't want to give out or spoil anything for you, but when you finish the secret dungeons, the world, it's much bearable. It's easier for you to progress because you've got leveled up. You also face difficult enemies, so you would understand the gameplay mechanics better that way. And it is still a game that was captivating to me because it's kind of long. Actually, I won't recommend for JRPG beginners to play this game first as a retro game that they want to try on. It's kind of long. It's about I think 40 hours or so or more without me. I mean, I'm clearing out everything, the secret dungeons, I collect the stuff that will help you in your adventure. So it's about 40 to 50 hours, which is I think it's normal, especially you're looking at walkthrough, so it's not gonna be that hard. And it still have that vibe that keeps you in a state of mind that is relaxing and it's relieving. I mean, after you're doing a lot of hard work in a day, you just want to chill. You just want to play a game without having to think about anything. You don't have to go online to play this game, well, unless you're playing it on Steam. Then you probably need to go online a little bit. But I play this on DuckStation, so it's much more simpler that way to me, at least. So yeah, I would definitely recommend this game if you're trying to find something to chill out with. And the story is great. The gameplay is easy to understand, especially if you're like me. You're used to mobile game RPGs, those gacha games that get you used to auto battle. Well, they have it here too. I mean, you just set up your tactics. You set the characters to AI mode for the battles, and then you'll grind much easier and faster. You even could, when you're having a battle, you just leave it on and then get some drinks or something, and then when you go back, the battle's already over. I'm sorry, I got distracted a little bit with me confusing with the map. Well, puzzle games sometimes like that. Not puzzle games. I mean, the puzzle situations sometimes like that. Like you need to figure it out right now which path that you're supposed to take because of the different elevations within this area, and I really want to get the item, the shield thing, as you can see. But this is late game stuff, so don't need to worry about it. So as you can see, there's a different, it's not different roles really, but some of them are kind of stronger in different elements. Everyone could do physical attacks, everyone could do magic, like strong magic power skill thing, but some of them are more excel in others. So yeah, you get what I mean. But I also do hear that the remastered version could not use the fast forward feature that emulators have. That's one of the reasons why I'm playing all these retro games on a dock station, because sometimes when you just want to play a game and you just want to play it your way, even though I'm doing live stream, I mean, I could really use the fast forward feature by pressing just one button, and that's really helped out for like a slow paced battles that we could probably encounter in some of these retro JRPGs. Or maybe like in whatever it is, not only Grandia, you could not run probably in the game, so the fast forward button would be really helpful if you're doing emulation. Yeah, so some games do get a fast forward feature in their remastered version, but I don't think Grandia did. But correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section down below. And while you do that, also put down other retro games, other old JRPGs that I might should be try on, because I am very interested in it. I thought these old games is going to be boring, or distasteful, is that even a word, or it's not really pleasing in the eyes now that I have other references, like more modern references. I remember that my older brother played this game way back when, in the PlayStation era, and I was only there just watching him play. And it's not even that far, because at the time there's a moment in our PlayStation gaming era or timeline when we don't have memory card, so he just kept playing an RPG without memory card over and over again. So it's not gonna get any further than the progress previously, because we could not even save the game and we were too young to understand that. As you can see here, in the saves, okay, you're looking at me doing the save state feature on emulation, and also I'm already 40 hours in. I'm not even tired of the game, because monsters keep changing, it keeps getting stronger, and it's kind of different with Grandia. The leveling up system, you'll have to make sure that your heroes equip the right weapon to boost their stats. When your weapon level rise up, then you'll have a certain stat that also goes up. For example, you'll have your attack enhanced if you keep on wearing swords, like my Justin here. Or when I'm using the mace as my main weapon, then it'll boost up my HP, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, those are the stuff that is actually interesting. Your characters don't always use the same weapons, or the same type uses the same type of magic. And the other interesting stuff as well is that you're not always with the same party, and you don't really know when they are going to leave your party. But it's also come with the story, so it makes sense. It's not like they just come and go, but the story itself makes it just much more beautiful, and makes it more smoother, makes it more immersive for us to experience the adventure of this kid named Justin. Do you really have to follow through the series of Grandia? Because from what I heard, they have like around 4 or 5 games. I think it was Grandia 1, 2, 3, Extreme. I'm not sure if there's a 4th Grandia, but I think that's it. And I kind of want to try them all, because I also am recommended by my audience. So yeah, I'm not sure what I want to talk about. I guess I just want to share about this classic retro JRPG that's probably going to be forgotten in the future if no one talks about it. and I think that people needs to experience the type of game, or maybe sometime in the future, game arts or whatever developer that's out there, publisher, could make something like this. It doesn't have to be Grandia, but the gameplay mechanics, the story, the purity and the simplicity of the whole elements in the game, it's just beautiful. So you might want to check it out. I'm going to leave you with some of the rest of the video here, but I would like to thank you as well for visiting this channel, for watching this video. I guess you might sometimes need to, you know, take a break from your daily routine just like I am. Go ahead and try some old games. Try by doing emulations through, you know, all of these platforms out there that is available. Make sure you be careful when you're trying to get the ROMs if you're doing that. If you don't know where to get it, then maybe you're a noob at this. I'm not sure why. There are a lot of videos out there that could explain it to you, but where I'm getting it from, it started with a C and followed by the D, and after that there's an R after that D. So you go and ahead and Google that, what could that web be, because it's kind of popular as well, so you might not going to miss it. It's pretty safe. A lot of people, at least in my country, is using that web. And if you're playing it on the remastered version, you know, just take it easy, especially if you're playing it on Steam Deck. Oh, that's gonna be a great experience. And I'm pretty sure if you're looking for a fantasy adventure and that it's not a basic one, then this could be a great choice. I say once again, thank you for visiting Varian. Thanks for your subs, thanks for your likes, thanks for those people out there that's been supporting me through Saweria. It's like Indonesian Patreon. And also for my YouTube members as well, thank you very much. Also, giveaway coming soon just for you. So yeah, watch out for that.